timeline.
Welcome to Split.
Right.
Well, we already did Welcome to Split, I guess.
Welcome
but-
We're back with episode
Welcome
3.
back.
Woot woot. It's crazy.
This is day 4 of our week in Croatia.
That's crazy. It's already been 4 days.
Do we
Yeah.
all look a
Wow.
little bit pinker?
Can you
Hopefully.
tell that I am a painful lobster?
Can you tell that my
'Cause
right
I am.
thigh is very red?
Zoom into my forehead.
Oh, yeah, don't zoom in.
Yeah, that
Her hairline is
Damaged.
on
Not
fuego.
It's spicy. On fuego.
It's chilling. Pretty.
But
Yeah.
that's okay. We all just look a little bit more alive, I think.
Yeah, I think
We're
we
on
look great.
vacation.
We took some great pictures today.
It's good
We're
for you.
sun kissed.
Got a little sun kiss, exactly.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
My English is getting better.
Beautiful.
Oh.
So this is our full day
Yeah.
of Split. We talked about Split last time. So today, what did we do?
We started off super early. What? Oh. We started off very early. So we had to be at the boat by 7:45.
We went on a boat,
Not any kind of boat.
a speedboat.
And I forgot about that. So
Yeah.
when we were walking up
It's a surprise.
and they were like, "Oh, there's our boat," I laughed, thinking, surely they're kidding. Because I see this boat and it's a saddle. It's like you
Yeah.
have to ride it like a horse.
Yeah, it was a very odd speedboat.
Like it wasn't seats, it was like a pommel horse.
Yeah, it was like two
Side by
pommel
side,
horses side by side that fit like 5 people, like 5 rows.
With handles in front to grab onto.
And then
Yeah.
there was 2 seats at the back.
So
Like one bench at the back, which
Yeah.
we did not get the privilege of sitting in.
But it's
No.
okay. Our seats were better
What an
because
experience though.
The tour
their
guide,
seats were wet.
fantastic.
That's true. Their seat got really wet.
Yeah.
But
The tour guides were funny. So like we all get on the boat,
Cute
and
one.
before we leave, he's like, "Oh, everyone needs to put on their life jackets."
they're so old.
He's like, "It's for safety, but also it's just decoration for police. Just put it on." Like no one, he actually strapped it on. It's just thrown over your neck for just to show.
Yeah, he was pretty funny. So we booked through Get Your Guide. We booked the 5 island tour to the Blue Cave, to
Beach.
Vis.
yeah.
Brescia. Something like that.
And,
Bruscia.
No, Biz Ova or something.
Yeah, it was- anyway, 5 islands.
Bizevo. Probably saying it wrong, but it's
Yeah.
Bisev.
Anyways, it's a 5 island tour. Look it up if you want to do it.
It was
Definitely
amazing.
Amazing.
It's gonna be
Worth
linked
your
in the
time.
description below.
The private's more expensive, but honestly, this one was so much fun. Even the pommel horse, like
Yeah.
even
Pommel
the
horse
mechanical
aside.
bull feeling entire time, it was so
I
good.
must say, by like, so it's when you're going, it was what, an hour and
14 minutes.
yeah, an hour 15 something.
Yeah.
It felt long,
But
but the way back on your horse was way worse.
Yeah, you were
Like
yeah.
but the nice thing though, I would say, is that you could stand up and take like a little butt break, like you know when you're on a bike and your butt hurts.
Yeah.
and they played good music. I enjoyed the music.
Yeah.
they played
Yeah,
really good
except we
music.
were the only fun people on the boat,
And there's 12
singing.
people on the boat, plus the 2.
I felt like I was on an episode of Baywatch when they like play the song.
Mm-hmm.
Like you feel cool.
No, for real.
Okay.
Is
The
that
music
what-
it felt sweet. I was like, we are.
Or like
badass.
episode of
That's
007
sick.
when he's on the boat and like
Yeah.
run
Am
away.
I James Bond right now?
I guess
That's
so.
cool.
I guess so.
So they have very different.
Yeah, I was just like, this is fun.
yeah.
This is cool. I didn't have any strong.
I think before we
feelings.
go any further, I want to just make sure my screen is clean.
Oh, your camera
My lens.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Oh.
Break.
Break.
It was salty.
Yeah.
Salty on the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Salty day.
Yeah, it's still on. So we get on the boat, and then the first stop, which I think the only way to do this tour and like make sure whatever tour you book, the Blue Cave is first, because I imagine anything after when we got there would be
Yeah.
crazy.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It was the Blue Cave was amazing.
Yeah.
So you have to like switch boats to go to the Blue Cave. You get on this even smaller boat,
Mhm.
and then it takes you around the cove into the cave, which you have to duck to get in.
Yeah,
Mhm.
awesome.
It was just so cool.
We saw jellyfish that don't sting. Wait,
Yeah.
Or
We
the-
saw both. We
There
saw
were type of jellyfish.
these
yeah.
weird ones that were like long
Clear.
and clear, and then a big one or a couple big ones
Yeah.
that will sting you.
Yeah.
And if you don't duck, like you will smack your head on the cave. Everyone has to go to the center of the boat, tuck in,
Yeah.
you're clear. But it's like super cool.
Yeah.
And the lady who brought us in the cave was really nice.
Yeah, we
and
had like
I
a
enjoyed
very
her.
funny.
Yeah,
like-
she was cute.
which movie did she say they filmed off that cliff? About
Hitman.
Hitman.
Bodyguard's wife.
Bodyguard
Yeah.
wife?
The second one, and Mamma Mia. No,
The second one? No, it was Mamma Mia 2 is in
Viz.
but it was
Viz.
yeah.
But yeah.
So Selma Hayek and Ryan Reynolds apparently jumped off that cliff in the movie.
Was it Selma Hayek?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because I looked at
I thought you
that.
said
Remember?
Samuel
Me.
Jackson.
No!
And I
Oh.
was like,
It was me,
It's
Selma
me.
Hayek.
Oh.
Adam Sandler over here.
I missed that.
Hello. A song came on the boat, and then it reminded us of Adam Sandler movies.
You're on a vacation far away.
That's
And then
it.
Wes was like, "Oh, this is
Yeah,
Adam
no.
Sandler movie. I want to be Kevin James." And they were like, "That means you're Selma Hayek." So I went with it.
Well, I dare
There
you
you
to hear
go.
that song and not think about an Adam Sandler movie.
That's funny.
Fair enough.
But yeah, the water was smooth, and the colors are insane.
The color, yeah,
Incredible.
it's so
Clean.
amazing to see these islands.
So clean.
Like you just see through this blue green water right to the bottom.
Like teal, turquoise.
Yeah.
You can't even like take a picture to like understand how beautiful it is.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And the beaches in Croatia are rocky,
Yeah.
which I liked. It's less messy. Imagine like having sand
it's just
everywhere.
not
Yeah.
comfortable to sit on.
It's just
all
not
the
great,
time.
yeah.
You might need like water shoes or
Definitely.
Or, like,
I think if we
something.
were gonna
See-
go to a beach, like to swim, I think
Here.
having water shoes would be worth it.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're gonna go to
Yeah.
Croatia and you're gonna come to Split, do the 5-island tour.
Yes.
10 out of 10. You get a tour of the Adriatic Islands.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
So after the Blue Cave, they brought us to Viz.
Yeah.
And so that's where Mamma Mia 2 is filmed,
Mm-hmm.
or at least parts of it.
Mm-hmm.
And that was beautiful.
Mhm.
I think that was, I don't know. I like them all. I can't say there's a favorite, but that one was super quaint and just adorable. Like I bet if things were open, it would have been
Yeah, it's
really
Easter Sunday, so a
awesome.
lot of things were not open.
Yeah.
So it was a lot quieter.
But restaurants were, so,
Yeah, there was a couple that were
or like,
open.
yeah, coffee shops.
But I liked it like that because
Yeah, I think it was almost probably like a better experience.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
But
So
that was great. After this, we went to
Emma rode a scooter.
oh yeah, I
yeah.
stole a kid's scooter.
A children's scooter.
He wasn't using
Yeah.
it
But then
for the
I
record.
pushed him off. No. But then
That was fun.
I did feel sturdy. That's why I stopped and came back. So I was like, this feels, but yeah, it was fun.
When Wes had a little Romeo Juliet scene.
Oh, so funny. So we had to use the washroom, and the men's bathroom was upstairs. But then leaving, there's just like, they don't have any screens in the windows, so it's just like two shutters that were open, like teal shutters. I was like, oh, it's such a funny picture. So I run down, ask Emma to come take a picture, run back up.
Oh,
So-
I didn't know that's how this happened. I just thought you were like hanging out the window.
No,
I was
So
like,
it's like-
how did she even do this?
So it kind of like in Mamma Mia too. So I'm just like out the window, like
Oh,
just looking, and it was sweet. It's awesome.
It's a great picture.
very good picture.
We'll insert a picture up here in the top right corner.
Yeah.
for you.
No, we won't.
You
Maybe.
can't. It's really easy. You'll be able to figure it out. So that was cute, but that was a very quick trip. That one, and then we went. We did a bunch of things along islands at that point. We went and saw like a limestone cave.
Yeah.
We went and saw the beach.
Some like beautiful, one of the most beautiful beaches in Europe.
Yeah.
It was okay.
I don't know if it was one of the most beautiful.
I'm
beaches.
like, most
I think it was
beautiful.
beautiful because like
The two cliffs you saw from
it's
like
in like a little cave.
It's
kind of.
called
like a cove, I guess.
yeah. It's called
Geneva.
Geneva.
And it was super clear.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was
Super
Right.
clear and clean.
But like I don't know, you could fit maybe 25 people on that beach.
Yeah.
It's still
yeah, it's
not
very
a-
small.
No.
that was nice. The limestone cave was really cool.
Yeah. So all the cliffs are like limestone. All the rocks are limestone.
And you can see like how the water has like over the years started to like erode things and change colors, which is cool.
And then after that, we got to do an attraction that usually costs money, but because we're here in
Off-season.
just technically off season, like we're at the beginning of high season, it was free. So it was really cool. It was like this cave where there's like a hole in the top. And so the light comes through and it just looks like the sunbeam through the water because of the color of the water. It just like glows. It was really cool. It was hard to take a picture of actually.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we forgot to mention a little detail in the blue cave.
Yeah.
And the ceiling, there was a heart-shaped rock.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
And they said
What I don't know what they heard.
they kept saying if you're romantic you'll find it, and all of them were like, oh yeah, I see it, and I was like, no, I don't see it.
She's
I
happy
couldn't find
single.
it.
That's true.
I just pretended to find it too. when I was-
Oh yeah, for sure. There it is.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It was a
Look,
rock.
it's
It
in
looked
your
like a heart.
ceiling.
I was
right
like,
there.
honestly, at that point, I was like, I ain't looking up. My neck hurts.
Okay, sorry. We'll go back.
No, it's good. And then we got back on the boat to go to one more island before Havar.
Mm-hmm.
What was it?
I don't remember what that island was called.
That one had
I
like
have it
gardens
here.
and stuff.
It was
olive trees.
It's so
I don't know.
hard to
Oh, this
remember.
one. Was it this one?
What's the name? No.
It was a weird name.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yes.
But, anyways, there's another island.
I don't know.
I could I have a phone is recording. I can't tell you.
That's okay. I don't remember. Anyways, another island. It was very beautiful. That one had a bunch of cactus and like or cacti
Like,
and
super like garden.
yeah. That one felt more like more
Local.
residents and
Yeah.
locals live there. It was beautiful.
Had like giant aloe veras,
Fig trees
fig trees
everywhere.
but they were in somebody's yard,
Still, they
Sea
were everywhere.
urchins.
and they weren't ripe.
Oh yeah, and that's where we saw the sea urchins.
Yeah, we
Sea
saw
urchins.
really a lot of sea urchins, which was really cool.
And sea tomatoes. Those little red things.
Huh?
Did you see the red things?
Oh, that's what you're
I was
filming.
freaking out.
I didn't see
That's
that.
what you were filming.
They were so I saw it and I was like, what the heck is that? And it's called a sea. Okay, well that's a bad picture. It's
Oh.
an anemone.
Really?
Yeah. Anyways,
didn't
I
see
wanted
that.
to touch it, but I looked it up first and it was good because
Oh,
you shouldn't touch them.
okay.
But over
The
there
sea
you
urchins,
can swim.
our buddy told us, are like the filters of the sea,
Mm-hmm.
and they clean the sea.
So if they ever have like a pond or something, or like an area of water they want to clean out, they'll bring in a bunch of sea urchins, relocate them, and you can see them like
They just do their thing.
purifying the
Where
water.
he got this fact, because nobody said that.
Buddies.
Our tour guide said that.
But yeah.
No, he said they were doing studies where they brought them somewhere
Oh,
to
same thing.
see.
Oh yeah. In China.
Yeah,
Oh,
that doesn't mean that.
I
it's a
thought
thing that
he
happens.
said they did too, but maybe I was
that was
Oh.
pretty close.
mistaken. I don't know.
And there the water was warmer because you're in a bay.
Yeah, it was
in
shallow.
whatever bay we were in.
Yeah, it was not warm though.
Warmer.
I did not swim.
No.
I also didn't want to swim because it was really cold once you got on the boat because you're going so flippin' fast. I didn't want to be cold
Yeah, it
in my
was a little
bathing
breezy.
suit.
No.
So then our last island,
We went to Havar.
Havar.
Beautiful.
So this
Havar.
is where we kind of split up.
Yeah, they wanted to take a hike up high
It was. It
to
was
See the
this
fortress.
Spanish fortress.
It was beautiful though.
And I did not want to do that in my flip flops.
So we went up, and then you can see on top of the fortress. Once you get up there, it's steep. Like, I don't think I would have wanted to do this in any hotter weather. Like, it's like a perfect temperature. And so you get up there, and you can see all of the little islands that are around, and like a bunch of the ones that we went to, you can see from there. And you can see all, like, well, not all of Havar, but like a lot of it, both sides.
Mhm.
Like, we saw the coast side and then the forest side.
It's a 15-minute
Yeah.
walk up and 15-minute walk down.
But it's steep. Like, it's a good incline, and there's a lot of stairs, but that was okay.
And we saw
And-
prison.
And then the fortress was free today,
Oh, yeah.
so we got to explore it a bit, and we went into a prison. Tati almost fell down the stairs, but she didn't.
Thanks to your flashlight.
Yes. And then we walked back down and met you guys.
And we walked like kind of around all the island. We walked down like the little shop way,
How about the beach?
and then we went all the way down to the beach. There was like some really cool boats that we saw.
Massive.
There was a lot of
yachts.
people swimming at the beach actually.
Yeah.
But I wasn't about that life.
Mm-hmm.
I also didn't want my burn to get any worse. So then we're like, okay, well, let's go eat somewhere that is shaded. And there was this really fancy hotel. Not fancy. Well, I mean, it looked like a very nice
Fancy.
hotel.
I feel like it was fancy for Havar.
Oh yeah, it's fancy.
Yeah. And they had like a rooftop shaded bar restaurant. And that was super gorgeous and
Yeah.
had a really great view.
It was beautiful.
Overlooking the whole bay, like you can see. Gorgeous.
So that was good. And then they met us. And then we then found Tatiana an alter ego.
Oh, yeah. So when we were on our way up to meet them at the restaurant or meet up with them, we saw one of the workers, and he was just super friendly. I thought he was
Super sweet.
Italian,
I love him.
but I think he's from
I love him.
Croatia. And he was just joking around with us. And then, yeah, nothing really happened in that conversation. He
We
just said that when someone asks us how we are, we should say
We're great.
We're-
better than.
we're great or better than you to someone. That's what he said.
And he was asking us why we lived in Canada. Because he found
Yeah.
out we lived in Canada.
Yeah, he felt bad for us, which
That was on the way up.
yeah,
Oh,
he
okay.
did that too. Yeah, he was like, he goes, when I think of Canada, I get cold, so I will never go. And I was like, yeah, okay.
Fair enough.
So on the way down, we met him again.
Yeah.
We met him for the first time.
He starts talking to me, and he's like, "I feel like asking why I live in Canada." I was like, "How do you know I'm from Canada?" That's weird.
Wes was like, do I look Canadian?
I haven't said A to you yet, so
So yeah, he was asking that, and then Wes asked him his name. I think.
No, I asked him.
or
for his-
Tati asked him.
He was
his
just
name.
being super friendly, and he was just
he
saying
said
that
that our
he'd
English is pretty good, and we can probably work there. and
yeah,
we
he'd
can
get
move to
us a
Croatia,
job.
You know,
And then, so in Croatian, forgive my pronunciation because I know this is wrong, but to say thank you, it's HAVALA.
Yeah. Vala. Vala.
And so the guy asks she asks his name, he says his name. She then repeats it back, and he says, "Oh, that's really good pronunciation. Good job." And she says, "HAVALA." and then he was like, "Oh, I've never heard that name before. I'm gonna remember that."
Yeah.
So now,
But Tati didn't know what was going on.
No, we walked out. I
was
was
so
confident.
confused.
I'm like, I just said HAVALA to my
She
friend.
was saying thank you to him,
Havala.
saying we speak English
Yeah,
well.
and like he's
But
gonna
he thought-
remember me and everything. And then
Yeah.
you guys were laughing.
Becky
Yeah,
were
me and Emma
dying. We were like
lost it.
hitting each other because we were laughing so hard. Because we saw it, we knew exactly what happened. We were like,
And then I was like, "What's wrong, guys?"
and yeah, and then we explained that he thought your name was Havala, and it was the most unique name he'd ever heard. He'd never heard that before, and he was going to remember it for sure because Havala is a weird name. It's not a name; it's mispronunciation.
so if you catch Tati moving to Croatia, she's gonna have to change her name to Havala.
Havala. It was so funny.
In that specific hotel, yeah, she is
It
happy.
was good.
So then we got gelato
Very good.
from a show that was featured on a show.
It was
Somebody
featured on
featured.
Yeah.
somebody featured.
Really? Yeah.
Netflix.
And then we were running late because the people in front of us ordered like 10 gelatos.
Yeah, there was 3 people in line, but they ordered for
So
the
much.
10 people that were standing
I don't know.
outside
There were
with
so
them.
many
Yeah.
of them. And so it took so long.
And we were like, we gotta get back to the boat. We don't want to miss the boat.
Yeah. So we kind of
So
shoveled.
me and Emma got our gelatos. We booked it.
We were running and like eating it.
She was not eating it fast
I
enough.
was.
I was basically
Because Tati
done.
kept talking.
Because I really wanted a picture of the gelato with the beach behind
Oh
you.
my
Guess what?
gosh.
It's an ugly picture.
No way.
It's terrible.
There's a speedboat behind.
The boat is a big red speedboat. And it's only it's okay.
So anyways,
was
I
really
was like
good.
done my ice cream by the time I got to the boat. Like that was a quick 3-minute eat and shove it in your mouth. When I see Emma, as soon as I get there, I'm like, hurry up, eat your ice cream. They're getting ready to go on the boat. She started busting out laughing because I was eating a dark chocolate orange gelato.
Everywhere.
But you guys had to rush
You're
too.
like, come on, Emma, eat your ice cream faster. I was like, I don't want to
She
look.
couldn't eat her ice cream. She was laughing at me.
I was laughing because the chocolate was
So
everywhere.
nobody told me that I had ice cream all over my face.
We were running to the boat. No.
He's like, I'm worried about it later.
We also had to rush because 1, it's a speedboat, and 2, to get it.
It goes fast.
It does.
You have to
No,
go fast
but-
'cause the boat goes
You know
fast.
what? hurry, hurry up, get in. Why? Because faster.
That was also Tati at the toll booth yesterday.
What happened? What happened?
Oh my
Remember
god.
what did you say yesterday at the toll booth?
At the top.
To Emma when she was trying to pay. That wasn't yesterday, it was 2 days ago, I guess.
What did you say?
Like,
I don't remember the story.
like, you wanted her to hurry up
Oh.
when after she paid you.
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah, what was
And
that?
you
What?
yelled at her. You were like, hurry up, come on. And then you didn't get your receipt.
Oh yeah.
And then you were like, okay. She's like, I didn't get my receipt. I don't care.
Yeah.
I remember the story.
I remember
You were like,
my
I have a fear of the thing coming down on me.
Oh, yeah, and then we freaked out because we thought we needed it.
Turns out we didn't.
Anyways.
Oh my god, did we talk about the car ride?
What car? Yeah, we talked
Yeah, we
about
talked
the
about
car
that.
ride. But
Yeah.
then, okay, so one thing we skipped over is the music. So the music was really good.
Mm.
Yes.
And
I thought we
then,
talked about that.
no, we
talked-
did. But
Not about this
then,
specific.
in the 4 people in the front of the boat,
Easy.
they although I know for sure one couple's from England, they are Indian background, and so at one point all of a sudden the music changed from like, I don't know, it kind of was like wedding music, like you
Lionel
know,
Richie.
music
It was
you
like-
play
Yeah,
at
it was like
weddings.
wedding
All
dance.
night
But it was
long.
kind of like hip hop.
Yeah,
Like,
it
think-
was
a
good.
nice-
I think
a
it
bit
was
like
their
modern
honeymoon.
East Indian music.
maybe.
I think it was
And then yeah, he like switched it right over to that Bollywood type music. But like he just did it, and it was like a slow progression. And then when it started, and you really heard that dun 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 dun, he was like, I can't, "You want to do it?"
Because so before this, it's too loud on the boat to like talk.
Yeah.
So he'd always just be like, "Good," and we all do this. After he switched that song, it was like the slowest.
It was so slow. Like, is that good? Like,
But he was always embarrassed to ask. Like,
it was so funny. They did not
He was
react.
being very accommodating.
The
Yeah.
four of us dying. We
But in the front,
were busting
nothing.
a gut. No, they gave him nothing. Nothing.
Did they even say
Yeah.
thank you?
I don't think so.
But we put on a show for them.
Yeah.
They were like the
Becky
most
sang Mamma
boring
Mia.
boat people ever.
He got really excited when we were singing Bon Jovi. He turned around and was
Because
like,
I don't
was
think
like,
they
"Yeah."
could hear us singing
"No, I don't
up
think
there. And so that was like the first time he like saw us singing, I think.
so."
Yeah, turned
Maybe,
around and
yeah.
saw it.
And
Yeah.
so he was like, "Whoa!" Like,
Yeah.
And I did
Yeah.
sing for everybody at one point,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
all by myself.
And
It was
yes,
really
we
quiet.
sounded like the singer.
Because we got to
Just like
we
the
got
singer.
to the Mamma Mia island, and then he was like giving his little spiel about the island. He's like, "Anybody ever watch Mamma Mia?" And I was like, everybody's like, "Oh yeah." And then it was kind of quiet,
Yeah.
so I was like, "Mamma Mia."
He liked that. He was like,
He was
"Oh
like,
yeah."
"Yeah." Everybody else just was like,
I was dying.
nothing.
I
Nothing.
couldn't. I
But
couldn't
you guys
sing
sing with me.
because I was laughing.
So yeah.
Anyways, so that was good. And then, yeah, we got back on the boat and they brought us back.
Another hour.
Yeah,
What an hour ride.
that last ride was what, like,
Hard
Well,
on
I
the
was,
butt.
it was okay, but that last, like 50 minutes was.
We've been in the sun all day, and it's just you're tired, and you know. it's
But
drive
so
on.
worth it.
It was amazing. Yeah,
I would do it
Yeah.
again.
definitely.
A must do.
And then, yeah, we got
So
back.
we came home, showered,
Oh my goodness, yeah.
which felt so good.
Took a little
After you
nappy.
have like your salt water all over your body,
Mm-hmm.
you just feel like
Yeah, I know. And also greasy from all
All
the
at once.
sunscreen.
yeah.
But it was
Yeah.
good.
So we did that. We showered.
And Tati got something she
Yeah.
wanted really badly on this trip.
Black squid risotto.
I think-
Black risotto.
there.
But it's squid.
is specifically.
So, anyways, it was black.
She
And her mouth was also
her
black.
mouth was so black. She was so quiet. We were talking.
We were all talking.
were
She was not saying
Okay,
a word.
okay,
She
let
was
me-
just eating.
Let me just say
She
something.
just kept like mumbling things.
We weren't
So
looking at her.
I'm a quiet person. And so I was eating my food slowly because I didn't want it to end. And then when I finally spoke,
And we looked up at her.
they all looked at me and started laughing. And I was like, what did I say? Turns out I'm eating black squid risotto. It's black, pitch black.
Her teeth were like
My
so
teeth were
gray.
black.
Yeah.
Her tongue was black.
Her like
lips-
gums, her gums
Yeah.
were black.
Yeah, it was like she was using charcoal toothpaste.
Yeah, in front of us
Are my
at a
teeth
dinner
white?
table.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna make your teeth white.
Honestly, if you come here, go there. It was the Temple. What is it?
Temple Kitchen.
Temple Kitchen
you're right.
restaurant.
Very good.
Super
very
good.
good. It was
And
good.
they're known for the black risotto. So I really wanted to try it
But
before we
everything
leave.
looked good, and what other people got looked really good too.
I got the mussels, which was really delicious.
I got the beef.
Gnocchi,
Gnocchi.
is it?
Yeah,
I don't
Like some
remember.
kind of beef
some other
gnocchi
weird
dish.
name for it. But yeah,
It
it
was
was good.
really good too.
Very nice.
I tried it.
Our waiter was super friendly, very knowledgeable.
Guess
Yeah.
what? Emma had French fries and
She
uh,
loves potatoes.
French fries.
And
v-
a really
veggie
big
risotto.
helping of risotto
I had.
that she couldn't finish.
I
so.
couldn't finish it. Too
And
much.
Wes was very sad.
I
about that.
offered it. You could have finished it.
That's
I was very full. It was a
Yeah.
lot of rice, but it was good. And then
Yeah.
we walked a little bit
I
to
got
get some
gelato.
dessert,
Mhm.
and then we walked back.
Yeah.
And now we're all packed.
Yeah, packed up and on to tomorrow's adventure.
On to bigger things.
What shenanigans will happen tomorrow? Who knows?
Find out.
Find out next time. Good night.
Habla.
Havala.
Havala.
It's still not HAVALA either. Like
Havla.
No,
it's HAVALA.
it's
Havala. Havala.
So funny.
Havala.
I don't know.
Imagine a different chord.